is that supposed to be? Like Morse code?
I think it's Morse code.
Yeah.
The wire. It's like the wire service.
The telegraph service?
Yeah.
That must suck. That's how you used to have to get your fucking... That's got to be the worst way to transmit information.
Oh, yeah. Pretty bad.
Morse code? Can you imagine how much of a stupid asshole you would feel like if you learned Morse code like the week before the telephone came out?
You just finished
your
your
great. I just fucking learned R2-D2 shit for no reason. I can talk to R2-D2. And that's it.
I want to give a shout out to Adam holding my microphone up while I finish my chicken thigh.
Yeah.
Sav's got greasy hands and greasy face, but I'm here for you, bud.
But how good were these chicken thighs?
They were very good. Nice heat on them, nice seasoning.
Proprietary Halkias spice blend. Hit me up if you want to know it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it did suck before the telegraph, like when it took weeks to get information. Like in the the War of 1812. Do you know about like the Battle of New Orleans?
No.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, the war was over for 2 weeks.
Yeah, of course I know about that.
No, I know. It's when
Jackson.
It's when Jackson threw beads at the British wife.
Yeah. They took their tits out.
They took their tits out.
Yeah.
Then he fucked her on Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
And he got his dick sucked.
Yeah.
Was that it? Or was that the different?
That was it, dude. The war was over for 2 weeks, and then Jackson went in there, got some titties popping. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what... I remember this.
Yeah,
the war was over, and then he still fucked everyone up, right?
Yeah, he didn't know the war was over. It's mad funny.
That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Imagine how mad you'd be if you died like that.
Yeah, you died for literally absolutely no reason. Yeah.
Well... I criticized those Morse code guys, and then I autistically started thinking about it, and now I kind of want to learn Morse code.
You're into it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got to learn it.
You know how much easier my life would be if I just had to communicate through patterns of beeps, and I didn't have to worry about like nuance or intonation or the way my face works.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
For you, that Morse code would be the best.
Yeah. Like I'd be on the train and a woman would be like, "Sir, can you please move your PlayStation carrying case?" And I'll just be like, boop, 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 boop. Then she'll be like, "Never mind. I didn't know that you suffer from that neurological disorder. Enjoy riding the train all day long." And then she just walks away.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What's up, boys? How's everybody doing?
I don't know. I was trying to take down a couple of notes for the show. I guess we got to talk about. So me and Stav did like Legion of Skanks on.
Oh yeah, with Anthony,
with Ant and Lewis and Dave, and I fucking love Lewis. Lewis is such a cool guy.
Good dude. He's a good
guy.
Yeah.
And I love like the not fake but 100% real rivalry between the two shows. The networks.
It's real.
Yeah, it's real. And Lewis said this on Legion of Skanks. He was like, If the fans can raise $70,000, I will pay to have my testicle removed on Legion of Skanks. Because I was wrong. I thought that I read a story a couple years ago that you could donate one of your balls to science for $70,000, but they snopesed me on the show.
Yeah,
did they?
Yeah. See, the reason this show works is because
there's no fact checking.
There's no fact checking.
Yeah,
like I get people that'll message me and they'll be like, "Yeah, you like know a lot of stuff." I'm like, "No,
we make a lot of
stuff up constantly."
Movie stuff, I mean, we don't
movie
know.
stuff I know.
I get shit wrong all the time.
Movies, it must be so annoying. You know how many people tell me how annoyed they are when we just don't know a very obvious thing?
Oh, yeah. Just like movies are the only thing. And that's why I hate it. It's like, having to like talk about the politics shit is because I literally have never had any interest in my entire life. You're kind of forced to now.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you don't have to because you're a white man. It's like, are you giving me permission not to? Because I'll take that.
Right. That's
absolutely. Like, that's like, I kind of do hope there is like a race war because then it's like, I'll soon see how it doesn't really affect me. And then eventually they'll kill all the people that are shaming me into caring, and then I can be free again.
Yeah. Well,
just go back to gaming.
I mean, listen, the Irish Americans, they're gonna want you for their ranks. They're gonna want you to sign up.
No, they're not.
For their race war?
No, they're not.
No, he's not racist.
I'm a race trader. I wear too many tracksuits.
Well, there you go, dude.
Yeah.
That's why they want you.
This guy's a spy for the WAPs.
Dude, watch any Boston movie. There's a ton of tracksuits.
Yeah, that's true. But you got to get the Southie green tracksuit.
Yeah, it's true. The
I like
Celtics
that Adidas
colors.
shouldn't make those. Those are like Like, I feel like Adidas should be held personally responsible for all the anti-Vietnamese hate crimes that happen in Boston because of those green tracksuits.
Do you think Marky Mark was most definitely?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
When he beat up that Vietnamese
Celtics,
guy.
9 Celtics jerseys and fucking green track pants.
Oh man.
Yeah, like it's like I don't understand. Like, there's one company that just makes bandanas. There's like that pattern on the bandanas. That's gotta be
the paisley joint.
Yeah, that weird pattern. Like that has to be owned by a company, and they keep making those. And it's like the amount of young minorities you've killed in Los Angeles because of your stupid fucking bandanas. And they just get away with it. But no, so I was saying we did Legion of Skanks the other night, and Ant was there, and then Ant wanted to bring up the you got to keep that cat away from the chicken.
Oh, fucking bitch ass cat. Fuck you.
Yeah, Ant was there, and he wanted to talk about this thing in Chicago. These 4 black kids that kidnapped an autistic
it was the worst, absolute
kid.
worst timing.
Oh,
to be on a show with Anthony Cumia.
Yeah, I know, and it was so annoying because he's like, "This is just going to be swept under the rug," and it's like, give it 4 more hours, dude. You found out about this through the Pepe frogs, like, and then he's like, "They're not going to be charged with a hate crime; they're immediately charged with a hate crime." It's like, I don't know. It was annoying as shit, and I just all I really wanted to say was, I told you so.
Right.
Can he just like chill out? Like, he won, dude. Trump won.
Yeah.
Just relax. He's emboldened now.
Now he thinks he's right.
The thing that fucking sucks is that like Ant is like the best of all those radio guys.
He's incredible.
Oh, he's the best.
So
I grew up listening to the fucking O&A.
He's better than fucking Greg. He's better than, I think like Ant by himself is better than any one of like, our shows or Lewis's shows
100%. I agree.
Or Race Wars or
he's
any
very
of those
funny,
shows.
man.
He's just perfect. Yeah.
I mean, his politics stinks, but he's really funny.
Yeah, so you can have fun with him and riff on stuff, and he's doing characters or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "But folks," and then you're like, "Oh no,
shut up!"
And then rape came up too. That was tough.
Oh,
yeah,
the Aaron Glaser thing came up.
Oh boy,
and they didn't know about the Jasmine thing. That Aaron's suing Jasmine.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know the rules. I mean, I guess I'm not obliged not to say anything, but a reporter told me that it was $38 million is what he was seeking in damages.
Jesus Christ.
From an open micer.
That would make him...
Also, what does he think his fucking career is worth? He thinks his career is worth $38 million?
Behind Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld, he'd be the 3rd richest comedian.
Yeah.
If he got that.
Those are Jeff Dunham numbers, dude.
Yeah.
That's big. Those are racist puppet
he
numbers.
was in movies and shit, but then, I mean, he just booked a commercial. Like, he was in
movies?
Commercials. Yeah.
He's still working.
What was he in?
Yeah, he was in Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh.
Yeah.
Getting beat up or something?
Bit part.
Yeah, he played one of the stockbrokers in the background.
Right.
Yeah.
How much does that pay? Can we do that?
It pays $38 million. That's why he's suing for that amount.
He was going to be in Wolf of Wall Street too?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. All this, like, it's so people will say, like, oh, there's a race war coming or whatever. And then it's like, well, isn't it already here? Hasn't it been happening for a while now?
It's been happening
the last, 2 years. It's just been...
It's been happening since the beginning of this country.
No, but I mean where it's fucking like...
Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
I don't mean on a systemic level. I mean, like, this back and forth, this like racially motivated, high profile, mass killings or crimes.
Right.
What about Timothy McVeigh?
That's not a race war though.
Timothy McVeigh wasn't race motivated.
I think it was.
No, he just hated the government.
Didn't he blow up? Yeah, didn't he blow up a federal?
He blew up like an IRS building or
Yeah.
something, or some other fucking government office. It's like this is just bullshit.
Some boring gay shit.
Yeah.
That was the worst fucking
Comptrollers
terrorism
office.
attack of all time.
I feel
dude.
like Comptroller is the go-to joke for anyone that wants to pick a public office or like a public
no
officer.
one knows what it is.
You know what the Comptroller does is keep track. He keeps track of like
money, right?
fucking
Spending.
like unclaimed property. So the Comptroller is like the greatest. That's the great. You go to the Comptroller's
shit.
office, you put in your name, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this bank fucked up, and they owe you like $7,000."
Really?
Yeah. They have like a listing. Every state has a public listing of unclaimed property.
But aren't you gambling that you go there and they're like, oh, actually, you owe $12,000?
No. You just put the money in.
Well,
hell yeah, let's go to the Comptrollers office after this, boys.
I already searched for my name in pretty much every state.
Did you get anything?
No, nothing.
I don't think there's any money for me out there.
Yeah, you would know about it already.
Yeah.
You have a spidey sense.
An antenna pops up out of your head.
A hiney sense.
Boop, boop.
I don't know if it's in my head. I think it's in
the nose.
I think it's in my schnoz.
It's like a metal detector. If you put Adam's nose to the ground, it works like a metal detector.
What's the name of that monkey with the hilarious nose? A proboscis monkey?
I don't know.
They look. What do you mean? They have like dick nose, like Gonzo noses?
Yeah, they look exactly like Gonzo.
Really?
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's
awesome.
It's a Hebrewish monkey,
native to Israel.
It's an Israeli monkey. Yeah, is maybe one more banana, perhaps.
He does the Yoda speak.
Yeah. Yoda was just Jewish, right?
Yeah,
that's why he talks like that.
That's what I thought.
He was definitely fucking Jewish. He was like a little huddled Jew.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, honestly,
stop.
for
Get a
Star
load
Wars.
of these.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That straight looks like a dick.
A proboscis monkey or proboscis monkey.
That looks like a George Lucas character of a Jew.
Yeah.
That looks like what Anakin, who enslaved Anakin or whatever.
Yeah. Well, they're native to Israel.
They live on the Wailing Wall. They make the noises.
Tell me that doesn't look like a guy we know. Right there. The surprised look on his face also.
Holy shit, that's
well, you ended half off brunch.
Someone emailed us just now. I just read it, and he was like, I finally saw pictures of you guys, and Nick, you're a very handsome man. Oh, basically, half of our fan base are men who want to fuck you. And then, Stav, you looked exactly like I expected you to. But Adam, holy fucking shit. I did not think it was possible
how Jewish you
for
look?
someone to look that Jewish.
You're pretty up there. I mean, in terms of...
Yeah, you look like Barton
Jews.
Fink.
Yeah.
I looked at
More Jewish
I
than
looked
that.
at the pictures from the ones that D took at
Those were
Funny
great.
Moms.
Shouts out D. Guerreros.
I think I've finally, at almost 30 years old, decided I do have a big nose. I didn't.
What do you mean you've decided?
No, I never thought I did. I legitimately didn't, but I think I'm fine with that. I think it's handsome.
Yeah,
I think it's like dignified.
it's not that you're figuring
I don't
out
have
at
a
30.
bump. The bump is the bad part.
It's just bigger. It's just like someone
just longer.
enlarged it.
Yeah.
You're not comfortable with it now. You just are getting to fuck, so you're not self-conscious anymore.
It has nothing to do with fucking.
Yes, it has everything to do with fucking.
I wish I had a big nose.
Why?
Yeah, I like it. I like
It
having a
makes
big
it
nose.
funny. Yeah, it makes it funnier. See, I used to be fat, and I felt like I was miserable, but I was miserable in like a secure way, if that makes any sense.
I'm not familiar at all with what you're talking about.
Yeah, you are. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know at all.
Where you can
No.
be depressed, but
Yeah,
you look
no.
at yourself and you're like, oh, well, that's why I'm depressed. At least I can still be
it's
funny.
tough. You have like a real confidence about you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which
I
is
know.
like very, I think, which is very attractive.
Are you trying to fuck me, dude?
I'm trying to suck your dick, dude.
No, but I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
You could
yeah.
always, because the thing is,
Now
you
I'm
can
just
always
rich, which is
Right.
a different thing.
Right.
You have to worry about everyone coming after you.
It's hard at the
Although,
top.
you know what I would like, though? I was thinking about the Aaron thing. It would be nice to be able to just buy people off.
Oh yeah.
To have that kind of money where somebody's like, you're a piece of shit. And you're like, here's $1 million. And they're like, thank you so much. You're like, yeah, well, now I own you. So.
Oh, you know how awesome it would be to be my parents made a donation rich?
Yeah,
like to
yeah,
just
yeah.
get that fucking swept
get
anything
in
under the
college.
rug. You beat off, you're
Yeah,
caught
yeah,
beating
yeah.
off watching the girls' swim team change.
Right. I don't even want to do shit like that. I just want to cut the line at the post office.
And just
Then
throw
people are
forwards
like,
in.
hey, excuse me, sir, they go line. And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, here's fucking $25. Shut up. And everyone's like,
Dude,
thank you.
It would be, honestly, the level of rich that would make the most difference from here to like millionaire would be like slipping everyone a 20.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
slipped everyone a 20, you know how much fucking better fucking service you would get everywhere? It would be awesome.
I don't know. Guys, long term, you're going to want to hold on to those 20s.
Well, my real goal is you make enough money, you start a nonprofit that just employs all the homeless people in New York. But what people don't realize is you're secretly indoctrinating them, and you're creating a street army, essentially.
Oh, like Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, well,
like the bad guys in Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. The Foot Clan.
The Foot Clan.
Yeah.
They were just a bunch of hobos that knew karate.
Right. You open up a bunch of schools for orphans and shit, and then you indoctrinate the orphans,
Hell
and then suddenly, old man Mullen's got his own goddamn army.
That's some real fucking gangs in New York shit, dude.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm talking
butcher,
about.
Mullen the butcher.
Right, basically. And then I'd, have him go into like public offices and rough up, the governor.
That's what Bane.
Rough up Cuomo.
Yeah.
That's what Bane
All these
was.
homeless people just came into Gracie Mansion and beat up De Blasio.
Does he lives
Then
in
they just
Gracie?
walked out. Was that?
That's what Bane was, dude. Bane was just a bunch of he got all the hobos together.
Yeah. Basically, that's what I want. Is an army of ruffians.
Yeah.
And I buy them all. I just buy them all by taking them off the streets and putting them in a slightly less shitty conditions.
Oh,
what would you get?
good.
Would you make like a fucking frat house in the sewers?
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
Yeah, you buy a big warehouse. Call it something like the Ghost Ship. Tell them they're artists.
That sounds fucking good, dude.
Yeah. Well,
Bane.
today, did you
Would
guys
you
see
do
that there
Bane
was
voice?
another racially motivated crime? We don't know the actual motives yet, but as far as Twitter is concerned, it's racially motivated. Some guy shot up the Fort Lauderdale airport.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
he was
What's
mad
his
he didn't
name?
fuck on
Ari
spring break.
Fleischer was there.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. He
I
was,
thought
like,
you were about to
tweeting
say
from it.
Ari Fleischer did it.
Yeah.
It was Ari Fleischer. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was tweeting from it. He was like, I'm at the airport.
Who's Ari Fleischer? Was he involved in
He was
that?
Bush's press secretary.
Oh, true, yeah. Did he ever fuck any whores or anything?
No, he just was real instrumental in pushing the
Faking Iraq. or
war in
whatever.
Iraq.
Yeah. Well, it was a white Hispanic that did this one, which is always tricky.
White Hispanic.
Yeah,
Well, I heard his name was like Esteban Santiago.
Ooh.
So
Chilean.
we don't know the race, but he is for sure a date rapist.
he's definitely got caramel colored nipples. Also,
Yeah, that is a date rapey name. He's probably got a neck tattoo written in like Pop You Lux script.
yeah. White Hispanics, I don't know, man. Look, kind of like blue-eyed Arabs. I don't trust them. Dude.
Yeah,
They're like
I don't know. I dated
you don't
one.
trust blue-eyed Arabs?
Nah, dude, they're like Aladdin villains.
Yeah,
I feel like
I feel like they're the what, like Dune. You remember Dune?
Yeah.
Was it the Jazari?
Arrakis.
Yeah.
The people that lived on Arrakis. What are they called?
The spice turns your eyes blue.
Yeah. Have you read that book?
All of science fiction is either homophobic or racist.
absolutely 100%.
There's no type of science fiction. Even Star Trek. Star Trek's like the one that's the least racist, and they still find
Pretty
ways to be
racist.
racist.
Yeah.
because it's all thinly veiled. Game of Thrones is so fucking racist. Everyone is just like the Dothraki are just like uncivilized horse riding Arabs. Like that's literally they kill each other at their fucking weddings and shit.
What I love
It's
about
just like-
Star Trek on The Next Generation, so I think Michael Dorn might have been the first black guy to actually play a black Klingon, right?
Uh-huh.
So
whoa.
that was cool that they did that. But now the way Klingons work is they have different kinds of. There's white Klingons on the show, you know,
right.
Yeah,
so they have the same
true.
kind of. But then Worf had a son on the show who was black like Worf, but they just got a white boy and they put him in blackface.
Yeah.
It would be cool if he was just white and Klingons like it could just like a random shit what your color your skin is.
Yeah.
Was he
You
the
know?
kid on
Well, there was a
DS9?
Hispanic Klingon
Really?
on Voyager. Yeah, Torres.
Oh, yeah.
She was a white Hispanic Klingon.
About to eat
I
some
never
Tums for
watched
dessert.
Voyager.
Voyager sucked, but I watched pretty much all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Next Generation is like Next Generation and Deep Space Nine are the only good ones.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the rules on doing blackface Klingon? Is that racist?
I think you're allowed to do it because
Alright.
they're not. No one knows that they're because you have to be a nerd to understand whether they're actually black or not. Because what black person would have that weird haircut?
I don't know, man. Now there's probably a rapper
It's,
like Lil Yachty.
no.
I feel like
the people
they
that
could
it's either you're either Worf and you have that haircut, or you're like one of the guys from that documentary American Pimp.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It just looks like you're a
I
pimp
miss
with a
that.
weird forehead.
I miss that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really see.
The name's Rosebud with 2 D's. The extra D's for a double dose of that pimping.
Yeah, it looks like the Kansas City guy in Belly.
I didn't see Belly.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we got to watch Belly.
I'd love to watch
after
Belly.
This. It's like my favorite movie ever.
We're gonna watch American Pimp after this.
All right,
and you're
fine.
gonna
Let's
stop
play
recommending
FIFA.
Things. Yeah, we will play FIFA.
Belly is
Guys,
one of my
write
favorite
in. Are you
movies.
having trouble with FIFA 17? Is the shooting too hard? Should they modify the game so that it's easier for me and
Yeah,
Stavros?
Nick is dog shit
Yeah.
at FIFA.
I beat your
I'm
bitch
pretty
ass.
fucking bad at Battlefield. Also,
We were playing,
you're
and
pretty good at
the
that.
announcers, the AI and the announcers were
Yeah.
like, "And this is a truly
Yeah.
pathetic
Well,
display."
what they do is too. Yeah,
I was beating like 6.
Yeah. If you miss a shot or like an interception or a pass, or like, yeah, that's not really typical for him. You know, they'll like tell you that you're playing shitty with a specific character. They're like, that
just
should have
shitting on
been, he should have done well there.
Should
but
have
he didn't.
mollywopped that
Yeah.
with his bag of cock.
Yeah,
Mollywop.
Mollywopped it with his bag.
The only people I've ever heard use the term mollywop is Dipset.
Mollywop, dude. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
that term. It means hitting someone in the face with your dick.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was called the mushroom stamping.
I think that's much more literal. I think mollywop, there's some more, I don't know, it's more flowery language, but it gets
Yeah.
the point across.
I'm about to
Is that
mollywop.
new? Is
No.
that new saying Molly?
That's old as shit. Dipset, dude. Oh, man. I love Dipset. I'm trying to get some Dipset t-shirts.
I love Dipset too. Yeah, I want to get the Johnny Ramone one.
You know, yeah,
That's
that
a
one's a
great
good
one.
one.
Yeah.
But the Eagle, too, the classic Eagle
The
one. I love that
classic
one.
Diplomats.
You know what I was listening to when
logo.
George
It's
Michael
great.
died?
Yeah.
Was Hell Rel sampled the I'm Never Gonna Dance Again.
Oh, hell
It's
yeah.
so fucking good, dude. Check that out, guys. That's your music. That's Stavi's music pick of the week is Hell Rel sampling.
What's the name of that song? Guilty? No, it's
Guilty
Whisper.
Feet?
No,
Something
Careless
Whisper.
Whisper.
Careless Whisper.
Careless
Yeah,
Whisper. Yeah, the
You know
also-
that stupid video that went viral a couple of years ago? Was a guy just playing that on saxophone everywhere?
Oh yeah,
That was
yeah.
like one of the first shitty viral videos where everyone's
Right.
like, "Isn't this so funny?" I'm like, "No, it's a guy playing saxophone."
And then you're
Yeah,
like, oh
just-
no, I know.
is
what
that
the
supposed
internet's
to be a
about
prank?
become.
Like people in public are, look, this is here's a good metric to decide whether or not you're doing. If you ever want to tape something you're doing in public and you think it's a prank,
Right.
If no one's going to kick your ass for it, it's not a prank. There needs to be some chance that someone will walk up and beat you to within an inch of your life.
I think that's a great rule of thumb.
Or
Although-
it's not a fucking prank.
Although,
Like, I dressed up like Pikachu and walked around the mall. That's not a prank. You're just
not a prank.
You're a fucking retard looking for attention. That's all that is.
yeah, you just couldn't wait till
prank,
fucking. What's that convention? Fuck, I really blew it, guys.
Anthrocon?
Huh? Something con.
Comic-Con.
Comic-Con. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You're just trying to show off your fucking cosplay.
Yeah,
on the
but then
off-season.
but then those social experiment guys who like get on airplanes and then
those
just go,
guys.
"Oh, la, 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 la." That's not a
Oh,
really
that
good.
dude?
Yeah,
That
that guy.
dude's fucking sucks.
Yeah,
Which
fuck
is
that guy.
funny out of context. The idea that someone
The
would be
bit
like,
in concept is funny.
but it's like that. They're just such smug assholes.
Well, no,
He's
he's being racist to Muslims.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
right,
Well,
right,
also, he's clearly rich. I mean, if you have the money to fucking blow on plane tickets
That's
to
true.
then see if I'll get kicked off the flight, you have way too much fucking
Yeah,
money.
fuck
Right.
that guy.
Like, if you're not, I mean, the perfect amount of money to have is frivolous spending on PlayStations and televisions
and blenders.
and blenders.
I'm
That's,
thinking about getting those Bowflex weights. By
you know,
the way.
we're not even,
Dude, that's such a good prank. Is just buy your.
We're not even
roommate a
making the
Bowflex and
average
put it in his
income.
room installed.
you know, we're not even making the average income in America yet.
Yeah,
You know,
No,
it's
we're not.
$50,000 a
That's
year.
insane.
Yeah.
That's like a fucking middle class income. That's so much
That-
money.
I have never
no,
had
for an individual.
Again, the family's 80,000
I don't know, something like
household income.
that. Maybe, yeah.
billionaires have to throw that average off so hard, right? Because I feel like my family's never made more than like $40,000 collectively.
Right, when
Yeah.
wealth is concentrated between the top 1%.
Well, the mean. You got to go
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
mean.
Right. The
There's
mean is an
means and
average.
averages.
No, means no.
Yeah, a mean.
That's a median that you're thinking of.
No.
No, median is just the middle.
Oh.
Yeah, median is just the middle.
Mean's not an average?
No.
Really?
Yeah, a mean is like if you have a set of 15 numbers, the mean is the 7th number.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas an average is you take all of the numbers,
I
add
thought
them
that
up,
was
and
the
then
median.
divide by 15.
Mm-hmm.
No, the median is you take the first number and the 15th number, you add them and then divide them by 2. And that's the median.
It's the middle. Yeah.
Damn, you learn something new every fucking day.
Actually, you learn that in 3rd grade.
I'm pretty sure.
Maybe second.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
possibly.
you guys. You know what? I'm back. No, you're wrong and I'm right now after you mocked me.
Man, I was so good at math
That's
in
the
elementary
point.
school.
That's the podcast.
No, fuck you assholes. I'm actually right.
I miss being good at math. After,
You were good at
after,
math?
Fuck
yeah,
you.
After
I'm
elementary
looking this
school, I
up.
got
No,
really fucking
I'm
bad
not
at
looking
math.
it up, but I am.
But back then, I was killing it, dude. Adding, phew. What the fuck, dude?
Is it your fucking food?
Yeah, it's. Hold on, you guys keep talking.
Okay.
Well, just pause it. Eat your food.
Hello?
Then come back.
No, I want to fucking get to the bottom of this median versus mean shit.
Are you outside?
Mean versus average. Now we're gonna get to
All right,
this
I'll be
shit.
down in a second.
Now you fucking assholes are gonna see.
Average is you add all of them
Shut
up and
the
then you
fuck
divide
up.
by the amount of numbers there are.
Mean is a type of average. It is computed by adding the values and dividing by the number of values.
That's what
you
I just said.
cocksuckers.
That's what literally I just said.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. That's what an average is.
No, you're saying that that's the median. The median is just the
No,
middle.
I was saying the mean and the average are the same.
Well, guys, we have
Mean and average are not the same.
yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Then why are there 2 different fucking words?
I don't know, dude.
Listen, guys.
to make math
Like this, your
papers fun.
average weight is
It's
375
less than that.
pounds.
It's two. First
No,
of all, I
your
weighed
mean
myself this
weight-
morning. It was 269.
If we measure your weight every day over the last 10 years,
yeah.
your average weight is 783 pounds. The mean
No,
weight,
that's-
the
you're
mean
wrong.
weight, which is the one you use to make fun of you with, that's why it's called mean, is
Okay.
literally 3,682 pounds.
Well,
oh, man.
you're both wrong,
You
and
know
I'm
what
actually
I
right.
don't really try exploit enough, and I think I'm going to start doing it in 2017.
What's that?
A lot more. The fact that I'm the tallest cum boy.
Oh, you're not
You know,
that tall,
I don't-
though.
Yeah,
You're not tall
but
enough.
I'm the tallest.
You're not that tall. Well, how tall are you?
I'm not tall, but I'm the tallest cum boy.
Shut up. You're not tall,
You know,
bitch.
whatever.
You're
So
frail.
You get the,
I'm the
frail,
I'm the heftiest.
horizontally.
I'm the strongest. Yeah, I'm horizontally the tallest.
You're the tallest horizontally.
Laying on our sides, I'm much taller than you.
I
faggots.
I don't know. Maybe the listeners don't know that Nick is incredibly short.
Yeah,
maybe
Nick's short.
5'3".
Yeah,
And you're
and I'm a healthy 5'7".
You're 5'7", 5'8". I'm probably 6'8", 6'9".
No,
I
you're
run
short,
also a 4.35 40.
Dude, I could beat you in a foot race.
We've covered this on the pod. You know, my friend said to
What'd
me
you
the
get,
other
Nick?
day, he's like,
I'm gone for like 2 seconds. You guys start doing old bits.
no.
No, he said he's the tallest cum boy.
I
That's true.
don't talk about that enough. I don't
You don't-
think
you-
we talk about
Yeah,
it
but
enough.
you also legitimately probably weigh 130 pounds.
I weigh more than 130 pounds.
What do you weigh?
I don't understand that's possible.
How
I'm
much
probably
do you
3
weigh?
inches shorter than you, and I weigh 170 pounds.
You don't weigh 170
I absolutely. I'll stand on a scale right now. I weigh 170
Oh.
pounds.
I weigh 269.
How do you? You're not fat.
I'm much stronger than you.
You're muscular.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a frail bitch, Adam.
Well, I'm naturally toned and muscular.
no,
but
you're a frail bitch.
I'm 140 pounds.
Whatever, dude. You want a fist fight?
Yeah. Well, I think that
We should get boxing gear and fist fight.
I think
Yeah.
the gang on the subreddit.
We should just start beating each other to death. That's what we should do with the
We're
money.
not in the same weight class. We couldn't.
yes,
fight.
we are.
I would love to fight you guys, but you're gonna have to drop weight or drop.
I'll drop down. I'll drop weight. I'll cut and get to 140.
Yo, that's what I'm. That's what I'm motivating you.
Meet me in the middle, dude. Meet me at fucking. You get
At
to 180.
240?
You get to 180. I'll get to.
No.
we'll both get to 180, dude.
No, stop. I'm motivating you.
I'll drop literally 90 pounds.
No,
to get
I'm
to
motivating
180.
you here to get down to my weight.
I literally.
so you can beat my ass.
If I weighed 140, dude, I haven't weighed 140 since I was literally in like 3rd grade.
Third grade.
I swear to God,
You're
I've been.
a monster.
I was 160 in like 5th grade.
But you were tall, right? You were
4th
very
grade.
tall. Like, you
Yeah,
stopped
I'm-
growing in 6th grade or
I
something?
stopped growing in 6th grade. It's bullshit, dude. I was supposed to be tall as shit.
Yeah, I think in 7th grade I was like 175 pounds.
No, you weren't.
Yeah. At
No,
like
yeah,
five,
for sure.
At
Fat.
5'4", yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been
a little
same,
fat troll.
Bowl haircut. I would wear like orange sweatsuits and just all I did was come and quote The Simpsons.
Dude, I had a little fucking alien sweatsuit that I loved.
Oh,
dude.
hell
that was
yeah.
my shit.
The
dude.
truth is out there,
It was
bro.
an alien up top, and like it had a little. It was green.
Take me
good,
to
dude.
your dealer, bro.
Take me to your dealer.
Yeah, no, I had like a cool orange hoodie with flames on it.
Hell
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
dude. Oh fuck yeah. 11th. You know what I was doing when I was in 11? I was fucking rocking open Hawaiian shirts.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
wearing Hawaiian shirts with just a white clean shirt underneath. That was my look. Gelled my hair.
My freshman year roommate was this guy, Dave Hartman. I'll say his full name. I think he's dead. But he had 5 Tommy Bahama shirts.
Yeah, check.
And
Wait, freshman year of college?
Freshman year of college.
Damn.
He had 5 Tommy Bahama shirts, and he used to rotate them. And he
How much pussy did he get?
got no pussy. But the beginning of
What's
college,
the average pussy he got?
the average, if
No,
you
give
add
me
up all the
give me
zero
or the mean, which
pussy.
is exactly the same.
I don't know. I told him once that he should get a prostitute.
Man, there's way too much fish cake in this ramen. I like a 1 or 2 fish cake.
One
maybe.
fish cake is that's all you
Yeah,
need.
it's fucking gross, dude.
It sucks. What
Do you remember? You were in the dorms, right?
I was
Do you remember like that the iTunes were on a network, so you could see other people's iTunes libraries?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't think that happens anymore when you're on a network, but that is how it used to be. So he had all of his porn saved
Hell, on
in
his
iTunes. So
That's awesome.
everyone in our freshman year dorm, which was probably I think like 1,200 people, could see that he had 9 gigabytes. of
Holy
porn.
shit.
So he became he literally walk in like from the third day of college.
This is before they did HD porn too. So
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
like
yeah. From the-
standard def porn, 9 gigs.
Oh yeah. I mean that's a lot of kazaa, and it went from basically the first week of college, he just became 9 gig Dave, and like he just get into elevators, people started chanting
9
like,
gig.
9 gig Dave, 9 gig Dave. And he just became a massive stoner, and I think dropped out, but he sucked, dude. He was fucking.
He seems terrible.
Yeah. He was like a mommy's boy, and the second he left home, he like just couldn't accomplish anything. In his
Where'd
life.
you go to school?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, GW.
It's fine to be like that.
G-dub?
G-dub. Yeah. So
G-dub.
and then he he got really into smoking weed and doing drugs and stuff, and so
Damn, he seems cool.
he had a really bad lisp too, Dave.
Ooh,
yeah, and he used to wear,
buried that.
he
A
used to-
lisp Hawaiian shirts and 9 gigs
Oh
of porn.
no, not even the Hawaiian shirt. You got a white undershirt, open Hawaiian Tommy Bahama.
Hell yeah. Was he fat?
And he had one Tommy Bahama that was like his dress Hawaiian shirt.
I love it. What do he look like?
He was a
What do he
little
look like?
chubby,
Little chub.
white kid, kind of like shaggy hair. For the pants, year round, I'm talking 3/4 cargos.
No.
Yeah, yep, not quite
Capris?
shorts. Not
Capri
quite
cargos?
pants. Capri cargos. Yeah.
What?
So this is like a Kevin Smith look.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
horrible, dude.
And so Dave,
That's fucking
I don't
horrendous.
think like Kevin
Terrible.
Smith was like 1998. That's the coolest way to dress. I'm gonna continue doing that forever.
so one day I was like I had like biology in an hour, so I was taking a nap in the dorm. He like wakes me up. He's like, "Hey Adam, you wanna smoke some Salvia?"
suffering succotash, Adam. Let's
Hey
do
Adam,
Salvia.
you want to smoke a little Salvia? And I was just like, "What's
Yeah,
that?"
dude, we got Throomed, we got Salvia, we got Absinthe, we got fucking cyanide.
Do you think Mike
I don't
Tyson
know what
got
it does,
that
but-
good at fighting because of the lisp?
Yeah, dude, he's an absolute retard. Have you ever seen the Tyson documentary?
Oh yeah, it's the
Where
best.
it's like,
well,
you
he's
know,
a monster. Beyond being a retard, he's a fucking monster. When he
Yeah.
talks about women,
Well, he is Bane, dude.
he
He's like
raped
a guy
Robin
from
Gibbons.
like
Yeah.
he's a guy from like the streets. His only friends were pigeons, literal pigeons. It's like it's you know what he's like? He's a ghost dog. If instead of like getting really into Japanese shit, he got into raping.
and pigeons.
Yeah, ghost rapist, the way of the rapist. Is
I don't know
Tyson's
if
life
I don't
story.
know if it was so much rape as
He definitely did. That
I would
that's
just
just
think
the
of
one
it-
we know about.
I would just think of it as negging, really.
Yeah. Really, really severe negging.
Yeah. No, he's a monster.
What the fuck would you just eat? What was that? A lemon? An egg?
That looks really good.
Oh,
was that an
man.
egg? You ate the egg whole. You're supposed to break it up
dude.
into the
What are you, a
ramen,
fucking
bro.
animal?
Mm.
Eat
You
that
eat the
shit,
egg
break it
whole?
up.
It's hard boiled.
Get that yolk
So you
in there.
get
It's
little
not soft
pieces,
boiled.
dude.
No,
Ah, fuck that, dude. I need a soft-boiled egg in my shit.
Yeah, it's tough to deliver the soft boil because it'll keep cooking. You know.
Nah, that looked hard-boiled as hell, though.
No, I know it was. Anyway, he's like, wakes me up. I was like, I don't know,
You're
Dave.
smoking Salvia.
You want to smoke some Salvia? And I was like, I don't know, Dave. I got biology in like 40 minutes. So he's like, dude, you just smoke it. You're high for 5 minutes. And then you go about your day. And I'm like, so I'm like, all right, that's chill. Okay. Just 5 minutes. He's like, 5 minutes. I swear to God. So he got a roar. He got a roar bong.
Yeah, dude.
He's like,
That was
like,
that was the dream as a freshman. When I was a pothead.
The roar. R-O-R.
Yeah. Fucking Keef Catcher.
I don't understand why they were expensive, and it was like I knew a couple of people that had roars.
It's because scientists made it to get you hired.
Yeah. This is the kind of bong astronauts use when they chief on the moon. This was what the bong astronauts were using when they came up with the idea to fake the moon landing, which is not real, by the way. And then they killed Kennedy, the astronaut.
The astronaut.
That's it, because Kennedy was going to expose them. John F. Kennedy.
So anyway, he loads up the roar with some salvia. He's like, this is 25x. So it's pretty good stuff.
The good shit.
Yeah,
good shit.
So I smoke it, and then like you hold it in, and he's like, I'm gonna count, and then you exhale when I hit 30, but you never remember when they hit 30.
Yeah,
because you're like you've smoked salvia.
I've smoked
before.
a little salve. I liked it actually.
You liked it?
I've only done it once.
I
fucking hated it.
I fucking smoked it once, and like I heard all this shit about it beforehand, so I inhaled it, and then I was holding it for a second. And I started to feel myself go, and I got scared, and I blew it out, and then I just didn't get high.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I pushed out. I couldn't do it.
Beach ass.
Well, I have like I would just go crazy and never come back. I mean, like I've gone insane
no,
before.
you'd come back. Well, the worst part is like it's completely dissociative, so you don't realize you're tripping. But like 30 seconds in, which doesn't feel like 30 seconds, you realize you're tripping, and then you're like, this is awful.
Yeah.
I want to be back to myself right now. This is terrible. And I woke up. I slept on a lofted bed in the dorm, and I'd taken all my clothes off. And apparently Dave said that while I was tripping, I was just like, Dave, you're such a fucking faggot, dude. Dave, I fucking hate you, man. You're fucking faggot. I was just like hurling homophobic insults at him. And
was he gay? No, right?
No, he wasn't. No. And then over the summer, he like texted me. He's like,
"You guys had sex while
yeah, Dave.
While you were on
that was GHB.
Dave raped me. Yeah. And then over the summer, he texted me. He's like, I've been getting really into rave stuff.
Oh, God.
And he's like, do you know, like, Fisher Spooner or Infected Mushroom or, like, any of those kind of bands?
Infected Mushroom is, like, one of the worst bands of all time.
Oh, my God. They're horrible.
I've never heard a single song.
Infected Mushroom.
Disco
Cottonmouth
Kings. No. Cottonmouth Kings are different. Cottonmouth Kings were rap
different.
rock.
I know, but I'm talking about like the worst
pound for pound. Worst.
Yeah, worst.
Disco
worst
Biscuits,
fucking
pretty terrible.
Music.
Yeah.
There was this. I was at Starscape. You remember Starscape?
Yeah.
And there was all my friends were really into this band, Easy Star All Stars or Easy Star Dub Stars.
Yeah. All my fucking friends.
Where it's like, it's dub covers of Sublime, and I'm like, that sounds like literally the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Look, we took something that already sucked and made it shitty in a way that only could exponentially increase the shittiness.
Were there jam band kids in Maryland?
Hell yeah, dude.
Probably.
There definitely was.
The definition of that is loose for me. I don't really know what a jam
like
band
Fish,
is.
Dave Matthews, I guess at a certain point was part of that scene.
Yeah, all the fucking rich kids in Baltimore, all the kids that went to like private schools in Baltimore were those Lax Bros and jam band kids. Mm-hmm. And they would get into they would go to fucking also some like electronic shit just for an excuse to do drugs. I mean, all those kids just got.
I mean, it's just a drug scene.
So fucked up. Yeah. Like they would go to Starscape and just do ecstasy.
Those kids just grew up and became burners, basically.
No, they became like senators and shit, dude.
That's the thing. All the kids that I knew like that were like that in college are all on Wall Street right now.
Of course,
yeah. That's like,
man, maybe I should have listened to Dave Matthews Band.
That's really was the key, dude. Well, your cousin was into it, right?
In Dave Matthews Band?
Yeah. He's making $200K, dude.
I have such a limited scope in terms of the music I liked that I still continue to like to this day. I was listening to Black Sabbath this morning.
We were just listening to it 10
Yeah,
minutes
yeah.
ago.
Sabotage. That's the best Sabbath album.
That's a
It's a
fucking
really
great.
good
That is the
album.
best one.
Yeah.
The Writ is the best Black Sabbath song.
Okay.
4 is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.
Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath is pretty good. I only... Ugh, you're going to make fun of me. I only got a Sabbath last year.
Really?
Yeah.
How old are you?
It's 28, 29.
31.
I'm 35 years old. I am the tallest cum boy.
Shut up, bitch.
And that's... Ow. Stop.
Yeah, beat him
Shut the
up.
fuck
We're on
up.
the podcast.
Shut the fuck up.
We're not the same weight. We're not in the same weight class. Drop down and kick my ass, dude. Get down to Pacquiao level and then kick my ass.
Yeah.
I will, dude.
That sucks that you can't go on like a getting taller diet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That'd be cool.
I hang upside down like fucking Dracula.
Yeah.
Dude, if you were
what I
Shaq's height, you'd look cut as
It's
fuck.
it's good that I'm not though. I'm thinking about it like if I was like real tall, I would be such a bad person.
Absolutely. If I wasn't fat,
I wouldn't be funny.
You know what a piece of shit I would be?
I know.
If just my life was good. Like,
Yeah.
If I had nothing holding me back.
Right,
All my
exactly.
horrible fucking, my terrible fucking self, just believing in myself for no reason.
I mean,
Yeah.
it would be
developed-
arrogance. It would be such fucking, I'd be such a prick.
Didn't you
Right.
guys like develop like getting funny from like the survival instinct of not wanting to get killed in like public high school?
It's tough,
It was
it's like-
prior to high school. I'd say as
No,
as
mine
long
was
as I
like
can
6th
remember.
grade. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Mine
even
is a
earlier
gift
than
from
that,
God.
I was like always, obsessed with being funny. That was like kind of always the only goal. I mean, I knew I
Me
wanted to be a
too.
comedian when I was in like 2nd grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could be a comedian.
Yeah. No, I was like obsessed with comedy like day one.
I literally got into it as a young kid because my mom used to work at a Greek restaurant late as shit, and Saturday night they would let her take home the leftover calamari. So because I was just
This is like a
fat-
Mike Diesel story.
Because I was a fat glutton, I would just fucking wait, and just what was on at Saturday night was Saturday Night Live, and it was the
Yeah.
Chris Farley, Adam Sandler era. So
Wow.
it was like, it's truly because I'm fat as shit that like I got into comedy.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
it's 100%.
Chris Farley was my fucking hero.
Yeah,
as a
I
kid.
love him so much. But the cool part about that era was when we hit middle school and high school, that's what Comedy Central was rerunning in the afternoons after school.
Yeah.
So that era is really our generation's era of SNL.
Well, then there's
Guys,
also all the
here's-
Phil Hartman
Here's
stuff.
a little Cum Town homework assignment. You got to watch Tommy Boy and Black Sheep tonight.
Oh,
I
my
don't care
God.
what you're doing. Call your family. Tell them, leave me the fuck alone. I'm doing something. I'm doing something important for my country and for myself. I'm going to get trashed off St. Ides and watch Tommy Boy and Black Sheep.
It's so funny that Spade is looks like Rock of Love Brett Michaels now.
Yeah,
like
dude.
that's his vibe. He's like,
Spade fucks a lot apparently.
Oh, yeah,
He
dude.
fucks
Yeah, I think he
Models and
does,
shit.
Yeah.
dude,
It's always
Spade
weird.
fucks models, dude.
I want to fuck like Spade.
It's always weird, the short guy that
But, like,
dates
he was-
taller women. I
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
fucking taller women, but like you just be seen out in public and like you know who does that? Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
good
get
for
into
him,
that.
dude.
Yeah, dude, Haley Joel Osment.
He's like
is,
5'2".
He's
tight.
like 5'2", but he's like I love that every picture you see of him now, he looks like the happiest guy in the world.
Absolutely.
Oh,
and
good
he
for
fucking he's like
looks
just
so fucked
aged,
up.
He's our age.
Yeah.
And he
It
looks
looks like
that.
his face is the same
His face
size,
same size, and
as
his
he was
head
as a child.
That
just
Instagram
stuck on a
post is-
fat.
He looks
man's
like his
head.
body's made out of that sponge you put in water. And then he's sort of inflated to become like a weird deformed version of his smaller self. And you're like,
He's
this
a
looks nothing
potato.
like a dinosaur.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he, as good as he turned out, was as bad as Muniz turned out. Like Muniz is a Republican, and he's like
Frankie, Malcolm
he
in the Middle.
sucks. Everyone hates him.
Everything he did after Malcolm in the Middle
Yeah.
sucked dick too.
Well, Haley Joel Osment was always a great actor. He was like
Right.
a great child actor. He was
He
in
really
some
was.
like bullshit sentimental movies, but he was a great actor.
Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense was such,
Pretty
what a
good movie.
fucking disappointment M. Night Shyamalan has been.
Shamalama Ding Dong.
After that, when you were like, "Damn, this
Yeah.
guy's gonna be fucking tight."
Yeah, he sucks.
And then he made the same movie except shittier over and over and
Well,
over
the
again.
second one, that is what split the room, because you either hated Unbreakable or you loved it. You're like, Shyamalan did it again, or you're like,
That's not
he
true.
fucking sucks.
I was like ambivalent towards it.
I was a kid, and I was still like, this
I haven't
movie
seen it.
sucks. This piece of shit. But then
I remember just thinking it was okay.
My favorite one
I
was
remember
the
thinking,
one with the
shit.
plants. What was that shit called?
The Happening.
The Happening.
That's
That's the
sucked
best.
so much.
Which
dick.
also, it's like,
It was just like-
that's got to be the most lazily named movie of all time.
Yeah.
The thing happens.
Yeah.
Something.
The
or other.
movie.
the something-ing.
The
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I mean,
And the best part was, it was plants turn you murderous. It's like they emit something that like fucks your
Yeah,
brain
yeah,
up.
it's the
Why
plants.
couldn't they just fucking poison you? Why
the
couldn't they
trees.
just directly kill you if they have to just
Because that's
make
how
you
evolved they are,
Yeah.
dude.
so fucking
Or like
stupid.
signs where the aliens come to Earth and their poison is
Water.
the most planet
Abundant.
that from
Yeah.
space
That is
looks like
covered
it's
in water.
entirely
Yeah.
water.
Oh man.
Although in Signs, two of my favorite actors.
Phoenix.
Joaquin, love him. I love that movie. I'm
Mel
Still
Gibbs.
Here. Have you guys seen it?
No.
Everyone, it's a very polarizing movie too. Most people fucking hated it.
You know what it is about that?
I
It's like
loved that
when he was
movie.
doing all that weird shit. I just felt like it was like, oh yeah, he's doing a bit.
Everyone knew he was doing a bit,
Yeah.
right? So then
So
they
that's
were
why
like,
it's
it's
not
fake,
fun- yeah.
so therefore it's not good. But then when you watch the movie, you sort of realize that it doesn't matter.
I guess I haven't seen
It
the
doesn't
movie.
matter because
I just thought all those bits were kind of fucking stupid.
right. So if it's a bit
Like
and
that Letterman appearance, whatever. I don't give
the
a fuck.
rapping thing, yeah,
that
I mean,
sucked.
I think beyond that, like he's still committing to a bit for a year, and he's acting so fucking good in it. Like he's so fucking talented, that guy.
Yeah,
And
but it's
I
like
just
make a
loved
good
it.
I
movie.
get
No.
it. You want to fuck Joaquin?
Would you fuck him?
I like.
Would you fuck him?
I wouldn't fuck him, but I do think that like.
Think about this. If we raise $70,000,
I'll fuck
Lewis has to get his ball cut out.
I would cut one of my
and
balls
you have
off
to
for 70
suck the
Gs.
ball out of his in a gay way. You have
Louis
to,
J.
yeah.
I mean, I don't
I would get my ball cut off for 70
Do I
Gs.
get money for it?
No.
Oh no. Okay, then fine. Definitely sign me up. I got a piss.
Suck me
be right back.
off
All right.
before you go. Oh, good.
Well, you wouldn't.
The original boys. Now that Adam's gone, it's back
Oh,
the
yeah,
way
dude.
the podcast was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Old
Shut up.
style.
Go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom. Let's lock him in there, dude.
Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck, dude. Today I had a fucking dream. I was alternating. I couldn't sleep, and I was alternating dreams between a sex dream where I was just sucking a big pair of titties and just a close up of a pork chop on a cast iron.
Yeah,
And it was
Jesus.
just like,
What are you? Like, you're like a cartoon from like the 20s. There's just bubbles coming out of your nose and a bunch of Z's in the air and a fucking image.
it was so
like
fucking-
those like the two cows using the hand like
Yeah,
pull
right,
saw.
right,
Except it's you know, big old tits and a pork chop.
Dude, the pork chop looked good as hell. It was a close up. It was sizzling.
Yeah.
It looked succulent as fuck, dude.
I remember being on acid one time and looking at an advertisement for like a sub shop, and they had some sort of like bacon cheesesteak, and I could see the bacon cooking on the poster while I was on acid, and I was like, "Oh, that's amazing! I bet this is going to taste so good." And I went into the pizza restaurant, and then they had like, you know, that garlic powder you put on.
Yeah, hell
anything.
yeah.
So I think I ate like a slice of pizza, and I was like, "This pizza tastes so good." I'm like, "Oh, I'm on acid. Everything's going to taste good." So I just took a cup of garlic powder, and I put the garlic powder in my mouth, and I'm like, oh, "Okay, never mind."
No, that's not the acid.
That's not how that works.
Oh, fuck.
I guess Adam's back. Dude, we were killing it.
All right.
Sorry,
What
guys.
else? What do you have? You want to talk about your
Hey,
fucking
how about
roommate
get
for
your
40
fucking
minutes?
shoe off our like brand new couch?
I'm sorry.
You're like immediately putting the sole of your shoe directly on the arm.
First of all, it was not
First
the
of all,
sole,
also,
it was the
those
side
shoes,
of my
by the way,
shoe.
we've never mocked him for this.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the most Jewishly acquired shoes of all time.
You stole them from like a church lost and found box.
This motherfucker found these shoes on the street, then did
Not on the
research.
street.
Shut the fuck up. Did research, found that they have a lifetime warranty, returned them, and got brand new boots. You fucking piece of shit.
First of all, they were in the free pile of my apartment building. Second of all,
Why does your apartment building have a free section?
it's pretty chill.
I don't think that's real. Is it labeled that, or have you just been taking shit from
You've
where
been
people
taking
drop
garbage.
off mail?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the free pile. It's like a bunch of Amazon boxes
dude,
that you just
it's my
take
neighbor's,
in the front.
my neighbor's apartment. Is
In
the
my,
free pile.
in my dad's apartment building, there was like homeless people like coming in and shitting in the they were like doing drugs and shitting all over like the foot of the stairwell or whatever, and fuck like down at the lowest level. And then there was like some community bulletin that was like, we think teenagers teenagers might be
shitting in the fucking foyer of our fucking apartment building. You know those shitting teens.
Teens like down there, they're doing drugs and shitting and pissing all over the floor.
You know those notoriously weak-boweled teenagers.
Yeah. You know the teenagers, they're just riding around on freight trains all over this country. Using newspapers for underpants.
That shit is so funny when teens are just the catch-all for any problem.
Yeah.
The
teens, the teens, a bunch of 12-year-olds are coming directly from the mall to leave their heroin needles and feces all over the steps of the apartment building.
Classic teenager.
Oh, jeez. Where'd they learn this? From their Green Day tapes? Thanks a lot, Billy Joel Armstrong. Which, by the way, what an awful name.
Horrible.
Like, it's like, is that his real name?
It's Billy Joe Armstrong.
No, it's not Billy Joel Armstrong.
It's not Billy Joel.
Oh shit, Billy Joel Armstrong would be tight though.
That's a good bit, dude. That's a good bit.
I'm Bruce Springsteen Aldrin.
What the fuck is that sound?
I don't know. The cat makes weird noises.
The
cat makes like a Hebrew noise.
Sounds like it's dying, dude.
Listen to it.
Adam, translate.
Well, it's the beginning of the Sabbath.
Yeah.
It's Friday evening. The sun has just set, so that's the beginning of the Sabbath. So we can't.
Is there like a Veggie Tales for Jews?
Yeah, there's like a couple like weird ones.
Yeah. It's like the free bread you get at restaurant Tales. And the unlimited chips and salsa.
yeah, chips and salsa. Yeah.
Shut up, dude.
They don't have to pay.
No, it's like
why get appetizers when
my parents sent me to Jewish day camp when I was in elementary school, and it was like Orthodox Jewish day camp. It was like run by the Chabad.
Yikes.
Which is like the fucked up black hat guys. But
why did they send you there?
Because it was all my friends were there too. Like we were just, I mean, they made us like wear hats, you know, to like cover our heads.
Or
no, we used to wear
real
like
hats?
baseball hats, like so we wouldn't have to wear yarmulkes. You know, but then they'd take us to like theme parks and shit. You know, it was just camp, whatever.
With the black hat guys as chaperones?
Yeah,
did they wear the coats?
Yeah, well, they weren't like they're like the Crown Heights black hat guys, not like the South Williamsburg. They're like the ones that are like,
I don't know the
trannies.
difference.
They're like Chabad is like a cult. They like are the only Jewish sect that actively proselytizes.
Chabad boys.
Yeah. You know who's really
Chabad boys.
You know who's really involved with them is
what you gonna do when they add gratuity to the bill?
You know who's really involved with them? John Voight. Actor John Voight, because they got him clean, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, apparently he was a drug
Oh, that's why he loves Israel. Remember that last year where he was like, if you ever criticize Israel, you should be put in jail.
Yeah,
he got mad at Shigor and his wife.
He's also super right wing.
Yeah.
Angelina's dad?
Yeah. John Voight.
Nice.
Anyway, point of the story is they used to show us these tapes for like a sort of rapping cool rabbi that would like teach you the rules of Judaism called Uncle Moishi. And it was like the gayest fucking shit in the entire world.
Uncle Moishi.
Yeah, there are a bunch of those videos up on YouTube now, and people make fun of them now.
I'd love to check that out.
But yeah. I mean, you can Google them. They're terrible. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
And you just do raps about like kosher and shit.
Yeah, I went to like a Christian day vacation Bible school when I was a fucking little kid, but I don't remember anything about the Bible. Like Greek people like are Orthodox. Like Greek, that's what it's hilarious that Greek Orthodox is the religion, because it's like how much different Orthodoxy is for Greek people than it is for fucking Jewish people. But it's like we didn't do shit. Like I don't remember anything. The first time I fingered a girl was at a church.
Well, it's just like a branch of Catholicism.
Norman has this hilarious story.
No, it's not. We broke from Catholicism a long time ago.
Fucking like feeling up a deaf girl at church as like a teenager. I feel bad telling his story, but he doesn't have a fucking podcast. So. Norman tells his story one time about like there was some like the way he describes it, just like some huge-breasted deaf girl.
Well, they do. They give
that
him
he
big
was
breasts.
like really into.
Yeah, your other senses.
Well, because they have to communicate with their breasts.
Yeah. Their breasts are heightened senses.
Having big titties is one of the senses.
To feel what they can't hear with their nipples. You're also really good at sucking dick. because they're deaf.
Dude, no, they're seriously like they're like wild sexually active.
The deaf?
The deaf,
Or
yeah.
every kind
Well,
of...
they're normal. They're like they don't have neurological problems. They're
No,
just,
yeah,
they
yeah,
just
they-
can't hear. So they're not any more, sexually active than regular people.
Well, they're sort of like they're sort of in their own cloistered community because there's like they go to deaf colleges and they go to deaf schools.
Yeah.
And then there's a whole
A lot of them are elitists. Like they won't, even if they could get the surgery, they won't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how...
They look down on the people that get cochlear implants.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Norman told this story one time about like filling up some deaf girl like behind the fucking church, and they're making out, and they'd made out a couple of times, and then he like pulled one of her titties out of her shirt. She's like, like making noise, and then eventually like pulls it out, and he like pops it in his mouth, and she like pushes his head back. She's like, "No, man, no means no."
Oh no.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
That's a fucking... That's a twofer, dude. That's a rape plus fucking making fun of disabled people's
ableist.
stories.
Yeah,
I don't think that's not rape.
No, it's not rape. But
It's not, and you know what? It's like she's deaf. You don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
Does no mean no? I mean, what the fuck are you saying? So, if he stopped there, then it's fine. I mean, he stopped when he realized it was a problem.
it's fine.
Oh god, Nick, you're going to that hell with the Dylans.
Yeah.
You, Roof, and Klebold.
Dylan.
Did you say that in the last episode?
I did. Yeah.
Oh god.
That was a Mullen original. I don't know. I can't tell. I feel like we got a good pace to this one, but nothing's been particularly funny.
I think we're fine.
It's been listenable, I think.
Look, after fucking last week where we had the fucking she's all that shit,
Yeah.
That was a mess,
that
right?
was fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun, but
Will was good on it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Will's funny as shit. And
Yeah.
smart and shit.
We should have Will on a normal episode.
This is a
sometime.
premium episode for the Preem Dogs.
Oh, the preem dogs.
The preemies.
Pre-comers.
The pre-comers, that's right. That's a
Yeah.
good one. Someone tweeted that.
Someone
not
tweeted that
bad.
at us.
Thank you for all of Stavi's Golden Angels, by the way. That is the official name of everyone who donates. It's a Stavi's Golden Angel.
And for all the art. You guys put up some really nice photoshops of us. And
yeah.
we're getting them.
So
We see 'em
we
and
are
we love 'em.
we're doing video stuff for real. We've already started working
Yeah.
on it. We've already shot some things. That's not true. I'm just
Nice.
I'm lying.
Just say it.
I'm lying to make sure that I do it. And I have to hold myself.
That's why I do all my lies.
Yeah, right. It's a way to set goals is by lying to people.
Yeah.
That's one of the
That's
best.
a good way to manage anxiety, too.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people I have a
Yeah.
10-inch penis.
That's always like, yeah.
This is
Yeah, that's
gold.
what I
And
say,
you
and then I just
you get
roll on.
real deep into a jelking session for about 4.5 weeks.
No, what I do is I put ham. I get a Magnum and I stuff the top with ham.
That's a good
They
call.
don't know, dude.
That's
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 nice.
like the thing that those like Minutemen do to their bullets to like when they go to shoot Muslims.
Oh yeah, to make sure they go to hell.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll put ham inside the condom before I rape them. That way I can rape them straight to hell. Sincerely, Dwighterson. And posted in kill Obama or at least kill Michelle. 9 exclamation points. The Facebook group. Please, dear
Kill
God,
Obama.
dear God, please kill Obama, or at least give one of his daughters cancer. the First Amendment, and then that picture of that skull with the swords through it in front of the
pirate
American
thing?
flag. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah,
Kill Obama.
Yeah.
That's still so fucking funny.
That shit was hilarious.
And Trump's fucking acceptance
his victory speech.
Kill Obama.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, so yeah, we got video stuff coming, but if you're one of the people that steals the premium episodes, don't steal. I mean, you're going to do whatever you want, but with the premium stuff, eventually it's going to have to go on like YouTube or Vimeo. So if you steal it and then put it on your own YouTube channel prior to us being able to put it on YouTube, then it'll fuck up our metrics when we inevitably do put it on YouTube. So if you can figure out a way to steal it where it's like stays on the Patreon so you don't fuck up our metrics, I guess feel free or whatever.
Or also
But-
don't steal.
Or just don't, yeah.
yeah, I mean, I would prefer it if you don't, but I mean, I'd be a hypocrite if I for the
course,
first
I
time in my
steal
life,
everything.
I'm like not stealing movies anymore.
right.
Only because it's a fucking tax write-off.
Right. Oh, yeah, it is a tax write-off. Hell yeah, dude. Goodfellas. Shit's a tax write-off, bitch.
Yeah.
My first tax write-off of the year, Goodfellas, and the $50 Chinese food order I had. That counts, dude. That was a work meeting.
Well, you got to take notes on all those meetings. You can't just say, "Oh yeah, this is all for a meeting."
Nah, that was me. Me and Elvis discussed a lot of good stuff for show business.
All right, as long as you remember who it was with. I'm going to start giving free tax advice on the show. Free tax and investing advice. I want this to become, you know what? We're going to change the category of the podcast to
like
Finance.
And then we're going to become the #1 finance podcast on iTunes. And we're just going to pump and dump so many fucking stocks, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Webistics.
Guys, you got to, look, there's this new company now, they make diapers with nitrates in them, so they help kill old people you don't like. They got the nitrates will go into your grandpa's dick and kill him. It'll give him a heart attack.
Right?
It's 100. Listen to me, folks. It's 100% untraceable. No one will ever find out who killed your grandpa. You keep all of his money. We're talking about an investment of 3 or 4 diapers at a time. This is a golden opportunity to get in with this company.
Let's start Cum University, dude.
Yeah.
We'll start our own fucking. You'll do fine. Actually, I guess Adam would be the finance.
Yeah. I was thinking about this.
Listen, I'm Jewish, but my finances are in shambles.
Start a property management company, right?
Mm-hmm.
But here's the trick.
Prop LLC.
Well, no, here's the trick. You don't actually manage any properties. You just walk around town on the first of the month and say like, "Hey, yeah, like I'm the new property management company. I'm here to pick up the rent check this month." And then you say, "Yeah, could you just make it out to cash?" And then, or you just give me cash, it's fine. And you just do that with as many homes as you can get to. And I'm thinking you can make at least $70,000 a day.
I think so.
At the first of the month, if you cover enough neighborhoods, you get enough guys.
Yeah, we go to the richest neighborhoods.
Yeah, you say we're here to collect the rent. You bring a baseball bat with you, and they go, "What's that for?" You say, "Oh, my son, he has cancer, and he's trying to learn how to play baseball." So, all the money I make at work goes to my son who's dying from cancer. Also, in case somebody wants to give me a little guff, I got this baseball bat.
It sure would be a shame if I got blood all over my son's baseball bat.
Right. That's how it works.
Cool, let's do it. I want to shake motherfuckers down, dude, ever since watching The Sopranos. I can't finish it, by the way. I'm too sad. I know. I can feel how it's going. He's all over he's spiraling.
It spirals.
And it makes me, I've stopped episodes.
At the end,
I've stopped so many episodes because I can't fucking handle it.
It's like, maybe it's the second to last. Are you on the second to last?
No, I'm maybe in the middle, but I can feel it.
Yeah. Well, there's a point, like, in the beginning of the show when you're watching it.
Woke up this morning, drank myself some cum. Can someone make that for the show,
myself
please?
A dick.
Yeah, do like a Hollywood sign that says Cum Town, too.
Yeah.
Do that for us,
and
guys.
do one where Adam's getting fucked by a couple guys and he's got cum on his face.
Yeah.
Why would it be on my face if they're fucking me in my ass?
Because that's from the night before.
Yeah.
You didn't wash it off.
And from 30 minutes
but
before.
If it's from the night before, it would dry. It wouldn't be like...
There's dried cum and there's wet cum.
I want to see Adam get like fucking extremely bukkakied by like 9 guys. And then afterwards he's like, "I am never washing this face."
Yeah.
Wow. I am never going to wash this off.
Would you guys like to be a part of a reverse bukkake where a bunch of women rub their pussies in your face? I think I would.
That just seems weird.
I'd be into it.
A bunch of women rub pussies on your face.
You're just eating a bunch of pussies.
I would eat it. I would do.
Would you be on your knees while like they line up?
What you got to
do?
You get used.
They line up and beat off.
I love to eat pussy.
Hell yeah,
and what
dude.
you do is you get a lifeguard chair. And you set it up right outside one of those swings, the circular swing thing at an amusement park. And then you have the women with no clothes on ride the swing thing, and then you just stick your tongue out as the swings go past your face.
I feel like they would just kik you in the face. I feel like you would get kicked in the face.
No, I've done this a million times, dude.
Yeah.
This is why I'm not allowed at Six Flags anymore. And they're kicking me out. And I was like, 6 Flags, 6 strikes. Those are the rules. They're like, "Sir, no, those are not the rules." I'm like, "I'm allowed to do it 5 more times before you kick me out." 6 Flags, 6 strikes.
Let's do that. Let's set that up. I actually love eating pussy more than Adam. So
how the fuck? I've been trying to go to Six Flags for like 4 years now, and every summer the day comes around, the like comic trip to Six Flags.
You always fuck it up.
Something fucks up, and I can't go.
That sucks. Yeah,
we can just go. You know.
I don't like fucking. I don't really like amusement parks, honestly.
Of course, it's not open during the winter.
Oh, I guess like I'm used to the West
What are you,
Coast,
a fucking
where
imbecile?
theme parks are open 12 months a year in the West Coast.
First of all, fuck the West Coast. All right.
Nick, that's a good point.
All right.
Nick, first of all, if you're down, like
That's
okay,
number one, bitch.
I know.
A, she was a hooah.
East Coast, Beast Coast, baby. It's the Beast Coast.
No,
The
it's
Beast
the
Coast.
least coast.
It's the Beast of
It's
East
the
Coast.
least.
Shut
coast,
the fuck up,
West Coast,
Adam.
best coast.
Stop fucking disrespecting
West
the
Coast,
East
best
Coast.
That
coast.
doesn't even make
Adam,
any
East
sense.
least coast.
That doesn't even
shut
make
the
any
fuck
sense.
up.
Well, the South.
East is the beast of the two coasts.
Absolutely.
It's the beater one.
It's beater than
It's beater than the
Yeah, hell yeah,
it's
dude.
beater than the West.
It's a
Yeah.
beast, dude.
West
the
Coast,
West
best
is for
coast?
bitches.
Uh-huh.
Dude, let me tell you something. When you're on the
West
Pacific,
Coast, sex coast.
when you're on
but
the
it's sex
Pacific-
with other men,
guys,
which is gay and bad.
Ooh, look at me! I'm from California. I'm 3 hours behind. Ooh, I knew
Yeah.
my clock has to be different because I'm gay.
Woo!
Yeah,
Got his ass.
Ooh, I need my clock special because I'm a gay man.
Is it the morning over there? It's still night here. I can't tell because I was up all night sucking cock because I'm gay.
Okay, I know that you guys have had all
I have
the
to go surfing later. Surfing for gay porn.
On the gay internet. It's a different internet. It's gayer. It's Google, but the background's pink instead of white. It's called gaygoogle.com.
guys.
Yeah, fuck California. Fuck the West Coast. New York City, baby.
Okay.
Woo!
Brooklyn, baby. Boston, baby.
Woo! Queens.
Southie.
Southie.
Guys, when you're on the Pacific Coast
Shut
Highway,
the fuck up, dude.
and you got a little bit of Phantom Planet, California, Here We Come, pumping in the sound system.
Okay, you're winning me over
Okay,
now.
okay.
Yeah. California, here we come.
You got
okay.
the wind going through your hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stop doesn't have any.
I have hair, bitch. It's just short on purpose.
And the smog rating's low for the day.
Yes.
The pollution is low for the day.
Right.
You know? And you see some perfect platinum blonde, double D breasted California girls. Okay? Then you tell me that this fucking shithole, tell me that fucking Boston bombing, 9/11, Pentagon plane crash is better than California,
Okay.
West Coast,
Maybe.
West Coast, Seattle, Oregon. I'm talking the whole West Side.
Do they have good sushi?
Oh, they got the freshest sushi. They're closest to Japan, dude.
If I'm in LA, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna get some tuna roll.
Yeah, go to
But then I'm gonna
Nobu.
eat some sushi afterwards. You know what the fuck I'm
love
saying?
that. I love that.
I'm gonna get some fucking spicy salmon roll,
We're gonna do this
and
show.
then I'm getting a Japanese fish cuisine.
We're
after
gonna
that.
do. Listen, I know that also Cum Town gets no media recognition in terms of best podcast lists.
We've
best
been
of
robbed.
2016
We've been
list.
robbed.
Yeah,
New
why
York
the fuck
Times
don't they write
list.
about
Fuck
us
the
in
media,
the New
dude.
Yorker magazine? I'm trying to be in the New Yorker magazine.
Dude, if we got
I'm trying to be in the
Cum Town
fucking
on the
New Yorker
Yeah.
magazine.
A lot of people say the show is misogynist. First of all, I don't
And
know what that
racist.
fucking word means.
How about this? Massage this dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I first of all, let me tell you this. I invented the term misogynoir. That's copyright Nick Mullen. I came up with misogynoir. No one else said that before me.
Good for you.
I mean-
You know what we invented, which I don't think we get credit for? Bernie would have won. We did that podcast the day after the election. Literally the day after the election. And it's become a fucking meme. And we said that so many times.
That was my fucking incisive political analysis.
We won, dude.
That's, you know me, the guy
Cum
that
Town-
fucking knows shit.
I don't care if we know shit or we don't know shit.
I just realized
we
our
invented
smoke
that
alarm
shit.
is just ripped out of the ceiling.
Yeah, same at my house.
Who? All right.
They beep, dude. You got to rip them out. They stop beeping.
My dad built a switch, an on-off switch, into the one in our house when I was a
Really?
kid. Yeah. He's like
Why would you need it
engineered because he would burn food all the time instead of learning how to become better at cooking.
Anyway, what I'm saying is we will be doing when we get on one of those you know that podcast festivals are a thing?
Yeah.
Do you know that? Chapo's going to LA to do a podcast festival.
Fucking get Cum Town out there, baby.
Yeah, one time we're going to get invited to a festival one of these days.
No,
Do
we're
some
not.
live
I'm going to
dates.
sell the fucking podcast to some Brooklyn open micers, and then we're not going to host it anymore.
Give them all the money.
Let's franchise out Cum Town.
You know what I should
wanna
just
sell to
do
some
is I should just
rich
give
daddy's
Seth the
kids.
podcast, and let him say whatever he wants, and then it'll be funny in a different kind of way. Or people are like, I'm so glad this character's back. He's like, I'm not a character. These are my real opinions.
I would actually start listening to Cum Town if that happened.
He has a show. He has a podcast. He used to have a radio show. Seth did, but it was mostly music.
This is 100% real college rock.
I went to it one time. He used to have it in Austin. I went there with him, and then he wouldn't give me a microphone so I could be on it. So I just had to sit there while him and some other guy did their radio show.
Talked about how good REM and Radiohead are. What are his favorite bands?
I like REM.
I mean, I don't mind either.
His favorite bands now are like fucking
bitch,
Beyonce and Run the Jewels and
the wokest.
Yeah, right. I'm sure that's all he listens to. But I don't know. I feel bad. I didn't want to bring him up again, but somebody mentioned him to me today.
So don't bring him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave him alone, dude.
Yeah, everybody leave Seth alone. If you're finding the real,
him alone.
The thing is, like, I've known him for 10 years, and for the majority of that time, we were friends. And like, this all started because he like can't handle like a little bit of criticism. He blows up, and so he reacted to what was initially just like me criticizing someone I see all the time and hang out with,
right,
as like bullying. And so it would be like if any of like the fucking jokes we make about each other, like if Adam sat there or like I sat here and made fucking bald jokes about you, and then laughed at them, and then as soon as you said anything remotely critical about me or my opinions, I was like, this is harassment, and that's what it fucking grew out of. But aside from that, I know the guy, I have empathy for him, I understand, like, because I didn't think the show would be as popular as it was.
right.
We didn't know what
I thought 4 people would listen to the show.
I thought for sure we're doing 7.
Yeah.
And then we'd never
honestly,
do
I was doing the impression
month and a half.
I thought I was doing the impression for Norman Wilkerson. That's it, because he was the one guy I thought would listen to the show, and we both have known Seth for a long time, and fucking have like had our issues with him. But he's not Dan Ninen, he's not Tom Myers.
He's a private citizen too.
Yeah, he's Ninen, by the way.
Yeah,
how funny is that?
Ninen, if you want to fucking harass somebody,
that
go
shit
harass.
blew up.
Yeah, go harass Dan, because Dan is like a fucking bad person and he wants the attention.
Seth isn't a bad person; he's well-meaning.
Yeah, well, I would.
He's an asshole.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's
the
like
guy.
a dish it, can't take it kind of guy, I guess.
But doesn't make him a bad person.
It doesn't.
Makes him a stunted person, perhaps.
Sure, yeah. But don't give Seth a hard time if you feel inclined to go, find the actual guy.
Anyway, fuck that. What are we doing? We done
and then Tom, it's funny because like Tom deserves it the least out of anybody.
I know.
Poor Tom.
Yeah, Tom's like just objectively like a pathetic guy, but Tom doesn't get bent out of shape about it. Tom's so delusional that like he's fun to just sort of fuck with.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You think he'll snap one day? He has to.
No,
right?
I don't think he will.
You think he just lives in this reality?
I think he lives in
Dan's gonna
it's sort
snap.
of beautiful.
Dan's gonna fucking kill somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, after what just happened,
Dan Ninen probably will kill someone.
Yeah.
It might be you. It might be you or JL.
It'll be JL.
Yeah.
It'll be JL or Josh Homer or Joe Robinson.
That would be.
I mean,
funny.
I had limited. I stopped responding to Dan. Dan's beef with me was that I was the guy that made him popular on Twitter.
Right.
And prior to that, he had people on Twitter didn't have an exposure to Dan.
I don't get why everyone is interested in Dan Ninen,
because he just recently tricked Cosmo. But he's been doing this for years.
Yeah, I know.
And then
why
again,
is it now?
If you want to talk about taking credit for things, like I did make Dan popular on Twitter.
This was someone that Nick, when he was a drunk, used to call me up in the middle of the night and be like, dude, you know that guy Dan Ninen I can't stop talking about? Like, he got punched by a journalist.
That was awesome.
He punched a reporter. Yeah. Like, I don't know. It just seems like it's weird that, like, I follow, like, political people on Twitter that are like talking about Ninen and like making fun of Ninen.
He's fun to make fun of, and the reason is he just
doesn't seem like relevant.
He just lied again. That's why it's funny. So it comes up again every time.
I guess
he does
it also
something.
makes.
Well, you read that? Did you read that Daily Beast thing about him?
Yeah, it was incredible.
It was amazing. I just love the part at the end where they like talk for real for an hour, and then Dan's like, "Can all this be off the record?" He's like,
"No."
Yeah, no. And then Dan was like, and he was like, "But Dan, look, I got all your records and stuff. Like,
that
just cop to it. Just say, are you 35 or 55?" Then there's a pause. Then Dan just goes, "I'm 35. It's the records that are wrong.
It's my birth record. That's the problem."
But like, what the fuck is? how insane are you that you just can't
incredibly insane.
You just can't admit that you're fucking 55 years old.
Yeah, he looks old as shit.
He looks old. He looks worse than 55.
I know. For being, by the way, being half Indian, half Japanese, he should look better.
And that's the other thing too, is he makes so much money, and this is the thing, is like we're making money now, but like there's like a moral issue that fucking bothers me. You know, sometimes I'm like,
oh yeah, me too.
It's because the only thing I'm good at is being a piece of shit to people.
Sure,
that's really, and it doesn't make me feel good to do it. It's a defense mechanism. Yeah. So now that there's no reason to do it, and I'm just doing it because it makes me money, I mean, it's kind of a problem.
You're not. We're not mostly being shitty to people.
No, but I think being mean is funny.
Yeah, it is.
We're being mean in the abstract.
It is. It's just hard to find a middle ground where it's like, you know, how much mean is justified. And that amount is to the extent that it pays my rent. You know? But be honest, but like Dan just sucks. He fucking sucks at comedy.
Sucks.
But he's made a career for himself. It's like, you know, people make arguments about like, oh, he's shortcutting the whole system. Like, it's like, this, fuck you. You're a fucking baby.
Yeah.
There's no conveyor belt or waiting line for comedy. You're never going to make it. It's never going to happen for you. Consider open mics a fucking hobby and figure out something else to do with your life, because you're not good at comedy. Dan isn't either, but he's at least a fucking businessman.
He's enterprising.
Yeah. And you weren't going to you were never going to do the Tesla
He's not
event
taking
in
a
Belgium.
job from you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he's found all this, the way to do all this shit, but like the one thing he doesn't have is like respect, not even from like big name comics, but from guys like JL and me.
Yeah.
And Joe Robinson.
Yeah, and it's like all three of us are also failed comedians.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like, I mean, Joe's hilarious. I love Joe. I think Joe's hilarious, but he's a failed comedian.
Yeah.
I
met him when he came back.
Yeah,
like after he quit. For a while.
I'm like a successful podcaster now, but objectively a failed comedian.
You're not a fucking failed comedian.
For 11 years in, I don't have any TV credits.
Shut up.
I don't headline on the road. I mean, how much money am I making doing stand-up?
Zero.
Yeah, I made nothing last year.
Yeah, but you fucking career took a bunch of detours. You writing, you made a lot of money writing. Whatever.
That's not stand up though. Right. So you know, I don't know. I mean, I just
you
don't
moved
understand.
to New York to be a stand up.
No, I moved to New York because I wanted to live in New York. I mean, I incidentally happen to do stand up.
Well,
anyway, the point is what you're saying is
that Dan, you know. Dan's like done shit. He's made a career for himself. He probably makes like a shit ton of fucking money.
Yeah.
And he's still just like, ooh, I need that Josh Homer to think I'm funny.
Yeah.
What I would do to have the respect of Rob Mayer. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a fucking loser. He's a nerd loser that like,
that's the sad part. The sad part is he can't just get paid and then go home and then shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
he probably doesn't fuck either.
Yeah, no, he got caught a couple years ago. He like posted some picture. He's like, me and my girlfriend, and then the girl who was in the picture like somehow found out about it, and she was like, I am not this man's girlfriend. This was an event. I had to take pictures of people.
Someone found the rollerblading video and sent it to us.
Oh, really?
On Twitter.
Yeah, the backwards downstairs.
Yeah, him rollerblading backwards downstairs.
Yeah. I don't understand is all these people are so fucking funny in a way that they just don't understand. You know what I would give to be like that?
It's amazingly, no, you don't want to be like that.
I don't, but if you could find a way to make peace with it.
As like sane people that can like look at it from a distance, it's very funny.
Yeah.
If you want to analyze him as a character, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's I don't want to be that.
I mean, the stand-up set I've watched more than anything. Any other stand-up
is Tom Myers.
Is the Tom Myers
on
Ed
the
Schrader
Ed Schrader show. Yeah.
It's so fucking funny.
It's the best set ever.
Yeah.
It is. People talk about the Bernie Mac, you don't understand, I'm not scared, you motherfuckers. That, to me, is nothing in comparison to the Ed Schrader show, Tom Myers, the comedian.
Yeah. God, those sadistic motherfuckers booking Tom Myers. Like, Tom's gonna bomb everywhere.
Well, fucking Ed is basically Tom. He's not much better than Tom. He's just a cool Tom.
Right. But that's part, but he
Ed is like, Ed's also like a good musician too. He like makes music.
Yeah. I don't know. I've seen enough of Ed's like performance art that it's like, it's funny, but
well, yeah, but at least Ed owns that shit. It's with Tom, it's like he's just strangely delusional in weird ways.
I think there is something actively beautiful and interesting and compelling about Tom Myers.
Yeah.
Like I think like if someone made
when he admits
someone-
to it on his album that his parents have like the place where he's going to die
Incredible.
picked out next to them.
Next to them.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I
That's
think if
like
someone did
beyond. That's just beyond comedy.
if someone did
That's like
no, if someone did a very
By the way, guys, just to interject, we're at an hour 20 minutes now, so
Oh, well, okay.
yeah, we're way over time,
okay.
and we got to get out of here because we got Stern coming into the studio.
Oh, yeah.
Howard.
yeah.
Howard.
Howard's
coming in.
going to be in here with his guest.
Baba Booey. The
Baba
monkey.
Booey will be here.
Michael Jackson.
Babiano, Bubliani,
one-eyed retarded Jim.
retard Steven, retard Charlie, retard Michael,
Down syndrome Michael.
Oh, Down syndrome Michael will be here along with retard Michael. Retard
Prolapse
Michael's-
asshole Janine will be here.
Retard Michael's
Yeah.
going to be doing his character retard Evan,
It's a
Yeah.
black guy
Yeah, it's a
named
black-
Evan.
who's also retarded.
Beetlejuice is gonna
Yeah.
get his dick sucked by a porn star. They have Artie just relapsed. He's gonna be doing heroin in the middle of the room, and
Yeah, there's going to be a
everyone's
woman
gonna be like,
on.
"We're here for you, Art. We're here for you."
There's going to be a woman on, and they're going to bully her into taking her shirt off.
Hey, what do you want
Yeah.
for implants? Yeah. He's gonna like buy women implants if they
Yeah.
win a competition.
Howard's going to say he has a small penis, and then everyone's going to tell him he doesn't for the next 40 minutes.
yeah. He definitely has a big schwanz, but he like talks
No,
about
he
it
probably
like small.
doesn't.
No, he's got like a whatever. We don't have to talk about it. Anyway, I
Now
think
we're just doing the show. It's fun to shit on Stern because it's subjectively like the best.
it's the
The
best.
best.
It's the best thing
Yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Yeah. I remember like listening to it on the way to school like almost every day for maybe 3 or 4 years.
That was
of my
the one
life.
shit she didn't let me do. She would just
Listen to
know
Stern?
about. Yeah, she just.
I used
knew
to
about-
watch the show.
on E.
I used to try and beat off to the parts of the show
I
where it
used
was
to
like
beat off
blurred
too.
out.
I used to
blurred
beat
out
off
tits.
too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I used to beat off to fucking like candle commercials. It's like, oh, there's 4 women and they're laughing about something.
Yeah, you'd have to be so quick before it cut back to fucking
right.
Stern. Or like the blurred lines video. Remember that one?
Oh yeah, dude.
Where that?
But that came out.
What do you mean
literally
remember
3
that
years
one? It was
ago.
like
But what
2 years
yeah,
ago.
as a beat off thing,
Yeah.
you would beat off to it and then just pray to God you weren't making eye contact with fucking Robin Thicke when you
Robin
came.
Yeah.
And I did a
Robin
couple
Thicke.
times.
I would just listen to the song and beat off to it because the song was about rape.
Yeah, the song literally is about rape.
Well, on that note,
On that note, are we leaving? Yeah, we are.
yeah, why not?
Hour and 20 minutes, guys. This was
You got
the longest
free
episode
shit.
of Cum
Oh,
Town
nice.
of all time.
Wow.
I don't know how people are going to react to it. Are they going to
We'll
love
see.
it? Are they going to hate
I
it?
think this is a pretty
Are they
good
going
one.
to just quietly delete their subscription and this is the end of Cum Town? Eventually we lose more and more subscribers and I spend the remainder of the money on cocaine instead of saving it, and eventually I have to go back to doing truck driving and I just drive off the Verrazano Bridge one day, killing myself and taking $2 million worth of camera equipment with me.
That is the ultimate fuck you to the 1%, though.
That's how you do it, dude. You know what's so funny? Well, we'll talk about it on another episode.
Let's start a new thread.
Yeah. All right. Later, guys.